Alright, guys, welcome back. This is Paradox Season 6, Episode 2. I actually had a quick hiccup there, which means I'm going to start doing this in an episode. Oh, God, I already messed up. It's an episodic, I have to use the fancy word, format. So instead of recording the whole thing through, I'm going to record an episode, take a break, record an episode, take a break. Obviously, the breaks aren't going to be like large amounts of time. They're just going to be probably a couple minutes, to be honest. Just to make sure nothing corrupts. I still maintain like the flow of what I was doing the last episode. Blah 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 blah. So, anyways, I thought my first episode had corrupted, so I stopped. I was originally going to go the whole way through, but once I realized that, oh, this has a possibility of corrupting because I've never actually recorded anything like this before. Because technically, right now, I'm just recording my movies and TV, which is what I use to rewatch my videos, which honestly is probably the worst thing to use. It is very laggy playback, and you can only have like one. Like, if you open a new video, it completely restarts your progress, and you have to like search through it again. I'm not sure if there's any other program that's better than this besides like an actual editing software, which obviously won't be the same quality. But anyways, episode 2, I was looking through the Paradox Discord. I was trying to see. Oh yeah, Sam was originally going to use the sound re. Never mind. I was messing something up. They had they were thinking about using a mod for some season. They didn't use it for this one, and I think that idea was completely scrapped anyways. But I think it sounded cool. Also, that mineshaft looks so cool because the sand is pinkish, the dirt's also pinkish, birchwood's pinkish. I really like the pinkish birchwood. I think it adds a lot for, like, obviously this is UAC, but for building that can be really cool. There's not a lot of pink blocks in Minecraft besides the obvious, like, clay, wool, whatever. So Austin actually gets poison here. I'm sure it was a cave spider, so he's not going to go straight down to half a heart. And at the same time, Foe gets hit by a zombie into lava, it seems like. The last hit did 0% to him. Doesn't make any sense, but that's okay. Oh, that was a little weird there. Anyways, so Austin and Foe both going down to like 3 and 5 hearts. They're on different teams, but I think it's funny that they took damage at basically the same time. I didn't notice it in the season, or maybe I did. Obviously, if you didn't watch my first episode, I am not listening to the audio of this. I have lost my audio, aka I'm just not listening to it. Anyways, so yeah, back to looking through the the Discord. I found old teams. Obviously, these are way different. I'm trying to see if there's any mention of different things that they would be doing in the season, but I don't think so. There's Brent complaining about using TeamSpeak. Okay, yeah, no. That's just actual season talk. There's nothing actually being mentioned about scenarios or something. There's probably an announcement somewhere, but that, whatever. This doesn't matter. So Dash Dude just chilling. I think we were also in a channel with Dash Dude, and then he would switch out once he had deals. That vaguely sounds like that's what happened. So far, I think the person who's mined the most gold is Drake with 31. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised because I don't remember what ore rates were, but I don't think they were very heavily nerfed. So I would think people would average more than 1 gold per minute. But, you know, hey, whatever. Recording around people are moving slow. They like seeing the worlds. I think that's fine. We have Spaghetti roaming on the surface. He has a couple hearts down, so if he finds someone, he's going to be in a pretty tough situation. Man, it is weird post commentating, because there's some things that I know will happen, and it's less of me trying to predict what's happening and more me being like, oh, I already know what's happening. My reactions are probably gonna be worse, just because I know things, obviously. But Paradox has always had a spec. I think it's always had a spec point of view. Maybe not the first couple of seasons. Or I don't know. I think 2 at least had one. I don't know if season 1 had one. I'm not exactly sure. But for the last few seasons, Paradox has always had a spec point of view, and this is my first time being a spec, so I figured I wanted to make sure that it still had the point of view it deserved. Just so you know, T-Firm, if you're watching this, yes, there is winner point of view. I know, it's crazy, or at least from what I can tell so far, because there's only like 3 people who have lost episodes. We're in episode 2 now, so Dahi lost 1 and 2. Mark lost 2 and 3. I can say that because you're gonna see at the end of this video whether he lives or dies. Sorry for spoiling. And then somebody else lost step 3, but blah 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 blah, whatever. Sorry for spoiling, guys, but Mark does not die this episode. But does Tommy die this episode? That's a great question. You can find out if you skip all the way to the end. Uh-oh, Y13 lava pool. Uh-oh. That's really funny. I'm trying to think if anyone actually dies this episode. I'm looking at the upload doc, and I'm not gonna spoil. We're just gonna keep moving on. Fuck the upload doc. I'm gonna keep moving on. So strip mining is allowed. He's spamming it so everyone knows people were doing it anyway, so it wasn't gonna make a difference. That's usually how it works with recorded rounds nowadays. People are gonna strip mine no matter what, so you might as well just have it on. Brent, he just answered that question. Pay attention. What the hell? So yeah, this episode's gonna be, I think, like a minute shorter because I accidentally went a minute over Ep 1 last time. Before I was like, oh, whoops, spy. That's okay. Gavin, X-Ring, very, very, very discreetly. I had no idea he was doing it. Surprised the whole entire time. After the season, he was actually like, oh, I'm sorry for X-Raying Bacon. So yeah, so far, a couple people are very low on health. Gavin, Tommy, Austin, because he got poisoned. Dinah's still at 60. Not as low as the other ones. But, you know, it's still pretty low. Oh, Dahi and Do You Minecraft are fighting. Who's going to win the fight? Oh, Dahi wins the fight. Huge. Gets first blood. Quickly in. Lives on a heart and a half. What is he going to get for that? Oh, yeah, and first death for DYM. I think this is his first season since season 1, so that's pretty unfortunate, to be honest. But maybe Dahi will die to Blood Diamonds, which isn't on. You never know. Back over to Smeshy. Just smelting. Probably gold, yeah. Smelting 8 so that he can eat his golden pear. And everything will be all okay there. We're about halfway into the episode now. Chris finds a stronghold. I'm gonna try and focus on chat more, even though my chat's very small, because obviously you have the spec info. It's gonna help out a lot. We have Dynaby, I think, digging into. I can't tell if that's her or somebody else's strip mine. I think that was hers. I'm not exactly sure. But that's okay. She is kind of close to Rabbit Chipmunk. So, yeah, I'm not sure exactly. Huh. Look, okay, and Fraw's there too. So there are three different people in this cave system. They might not be directly connected, but they're at least connected via strip mines, I believe. Um, so very, very interesting. Not sure if there'll be a fight here. God, and I almost said something that would spoil again. It's so difficult knowing everything and doing post commentary. I've never done any. I don't think anyone's. I I think people have done post commentary before. I know Noah did it for the same mythical season that Tyson died at the Creeper season 4, Wendigo, blah blah blah, blah whatever. Um, and there's probably been some other post commentary for actual perspectives, but I don't think there's been one for a spec point of view. So it's definitely something new. I hope it's exciting. Um, Obviously, we're in Ep 2. I'm not going to be as exciting as whenever there's actual fights happening. Most people are just caving, but we're trying to do our best to see all the action. Um, I guess the thing I recognize the most is this absolutely horrible camera work I'm doing. Oh, Glyph found Dahi. I haven't seen it in chat yet. Gets one melee hit. Dahi's probably blocking up through a strip mine or something right now. Or at least through the cave. Glyph is at full health. Dahi's at half health. And Glyph is DYM's teammate, so going for revenge there. I don't know how I didn't notice that. I feels bad. It looks like for some reason I have locks that just aren't loading here, and I can't F3A in this version. But Dahi, half a heart, trying to get back. Okay, gets a nice couple rods off. I'm not sure if Glyph has a bow. I haven't seen it pulled out yet. Glyph takes the shortcut here, and Dahi has perished. So that would be a second kill for Glyph. Dahi leaves the server, but Glyph did successfully avenge DYM. Dahi was low. I think he was at 15 after killing him, so it makes sense that he would be still low whenever Glyph found him. So nothing too crazy going on so far. Not very many people have healed. It might be harder to get pairs because of all the jungle trees. I'm pretty sure it still only drops from oak and dark oak. That's also a different village than the one that was found before. I forgot that villages can spawn in jungles on Arctic, which I think is very good for the scenario because most of the biomes are jungle edge, which is cool. There's also a lot of water, which pretty much looks like piss. As someone said in chat earlier, and I have to agree, to be honest. It does absolutely look like piss. I think that's the same. It looked like the same diamond vein I was referring to last episode, but I don't think it was the same person, so it might not be. It might just be the same shape. Glyph crafts a golden apple. I don't think she took any or much damage from that. I think they're fine. But I don't really remember. So Misha and Chris are actually close because Chris was in that stronghold from before, and Misha technically has it in render distance, but I don't think they're gonna find each other. I don't think the caves directly meet up. They might actually. It's close. Fra and Rabbit Chipmunk are fighting. They're both very close to dead, and Fra's gonna take the kill. They were both at like a heart and a half, but Fra heals and then goes in for the last 2 hits. Very, very close. So that leaves Crow as a solo. And Fra's gonna get that diamond chest plate and heal up to I think 8 heart. No, maybe 6 or 7 hearts. 55. Okay, yeah. So basically 6 hearts. So Dahi and Fra both getting kills. Obviously Dahi's dead. But it doesn't seem like anyone's close enough to get to Fra anytime soon. Otacon and Hagrid having a little tussle. They both hit each other once, and then it looks like Otacon is trying to get away. Hagrid is very loosely following behind. I don't think he'll go for this. Okay, yeah, Nolan is there, so it looks like they're just gonna stay back, enchant, make sure they don't get backstabbed by him at all. Otacon should be very far away by now. Yeah, I can't even find him, so teleport away. Austin is shearing the roof forest here. Crow shearing the birch forest. Might be some early hunters now that Crow's teammate is dead and Austin just needed to heal from before, so it makes sense. Oh, sorry, shearing for pears, not apples, pears. Tommy is still at 12%. Brent is at 5 hearts. So still low people. Which I'm honestly kind of surprised about because I know that I don't I think I said this before, but I don't think the ore rates were very limited. It was kind of like regular, but there are still a lot of older people because of how diverse the roster is. Obviously, if you, I mean, just look at Tab. It's insane how many different like groups of people you're kind of meshing together here. I think it's very, very cool. It's definitely an amazing part of Paradox. Obviously, the seasons have been great. The themes have been great. The roster has been great. Lots of production goes into them. There's the whole build team. There's the whole... I think Sam mostly comes up with the concepts by himself. There might have been a couple that he's gotten like inspirations from other people giving him clues. Not clues, more like thoughts or something. I don't know. But obviously tons of work pre, during, and post-production put into it. Obviously the art, all these textures, like just look. There's so many different textures that are used, and things are tinted differently to make it look more, or make it mesh better together. Very, very cool. Looks like Crow is on Fraw's tail. I'm not sure if... I don't think he actually saw Fraw, but he was very close to spotting him. Madge has mined 24 diamonds now. Has the extra 14 spare. Hopefully makes more pieces soon. So, you know, if he gets jumped and dies with 14 diamonds, that'd be very unfortunate. Gear. It's more like Gare. Yeah, pronounced Gare, exactly, Gavin. Golden Pear, aka Gare. Misha finds the stronghold that I think Zach was in early. Was it Zach? No, I don't. No, it wasn't Zach. It was Chris. Oh no, it was Austin that found. Oh my god, what is happening? What color is Misha? Misha's red, Austin's pink. Okay, that's why I was confused. Yeah, because there's so many team of twos, there's some italic colors. I think the italic colors are pink, orange, purple, red, and lime. Those are the only 5 that overlap. And those are respectively Austin's team, Chris's team, Gus's team, Misha's team, and Sam's team. So it might lead to some interesting fights where it's hard to read your teammate's name, color, whatever. But this is going to be the end of episode 2. I do hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. Goodbye.